Hey guys, it's Heather here, and today I am so excited to finally be able to talk to you about the May 2017 update, the Builder Hall update. And this has been an update that is a long time coming. The first time I saw the boat was in December 2016, so I've been waiting a really long time to be able to talk to you guys about this. And I know you've been waiting a really long time to be able to play this update, and I hope that you guys feel the way that I do, that it is worth it. It is super exciting. I predict that this update is going to take Clash of Clans to a whole new level. I feel like it basically fixes everything that is holding Clash of Clans back in so many different ways and so many different levels of gameplay. It's really going to open the doors on Clash of Clans competitive gameplay and make all of these things possible of being able to make Clash of Clans a competitive esport. There will be a ton of coverage on this update, talking about the troops and the troops' ability levels and the defenses and the upgrades and all the buildings and all the cool stuff that you've been asking for such a long time, like Nits in Night Mode and the gem mine, all the posts on social media about like, man, if Clash of Clans just had this, it would be totally awesome. They packed so much stuff into this update. They've been listening to you guys, so it's pretty cool to see all of that in the Builder Hall. The other thing that's pretty cool is as things are upgraded on your Builder Hall base, it will also open up opportunities for you to upgrade and improve defenses on your Town Hall base as well. So that's called gearing them up, and I'll get into that in future videos because I'm not even sure what I'm allowed to cover on that. So just to be safe, I'm just gonna say, yeah, we'll cover that in another video. There's so much stuff out there, it's hard to remember what I'm actually allowed to talk about and what I'm not allowed to talk about. I do know that the Builder Hall is going to go up to level 5. You can see some of the outlines of stuff for future levels that is not open yet. So they're definitely going to be doing a lot more frequent updates, I hope. Now that they have the Builder Hall released, what I'm hoping is that means that we'll have a lot more frequent updates and balancing updates, just like you see in Clash Royale. So the basics of this update, it is a player versus player, 1 versus 1 battle for Clash of Clans, where you have your defensive base that you've designed, you go into a search pool, you will match somebody close to your same trophy range, and at the same time you will each attack the other person's base using troops that you have leveled up. You'll be able to change those troops out depending on how you want to attack that base, and you will go ahead and attack it, and whoever gets the highest score, that's going to be based on stars. If not, if you have the same number of stars, then it will go to percentage. Whoever gets the most percentage gets the trophies. Plus, you also get battle rewards once a day. So for the first 2 battle rewards that you win, you will get a smaller win bonus of golden elixir. And then after your 3rd win for that day, you will get a larger bonus. So the higher your trophies are, the bigger that bonus will be. And you can do that battle rewards once a day, or you can pay gems to be able to do those battle rewards even more frequently. Yes, there is a ton that we can talk about with this builder base update, but instead of going into detail about how to play the update, what I wanted to do is talk about why this is going to change everything about Clash of Clans and why I feel it fixes so many things that are holding Clash of Clans back right now. So the first thing that's going to fix is the trophy pushing in the clouds. And the reason it's going to do that is nobody gets a shield, but nobody gets attacked unless they're also attacking at the same time too. So you're never losing loot, you're never losing trophies, you're never losing anything, you're never gaining anything unless you're actually attacking. And it's 1 versus 1, so that means you should be able to find somebody to match up against and not have to constantly be searching and waiting for people to become unshielded. So League play is going to be vastly improved. The other thing that's going to fix with League trophy play is the competition, because when you're trophy pushing, it's really easy to make sure that you get 1 star. It's really easy to make sure that you get at least some trophies, you're not losing trophies. So really what it comes down to is who has the most time, who's willing to just keep their iPad open and search throughout the day and slowly build up those trophies. But with versus battles, unless you tie, someone's going to lose and someone's going to win. Someone's going to be the better player. So it's not just as long as I get a star against them, I'm okay. It's no, you have to attack them better than they can attack you. So it's going to become more competitive. It's also going to require some skill, and those who are at the top is going to mean something more than just who's spending the most time, which, will be part of it too, but it's not going to be just just about who's put in the most time. Another thing that's really nice is there is no cooldown for moving any of your defense before you can be attacked and have people attack that base. And because you're attacking more often than you are with just trophy pushing or with clan wars, you're going to be able to constantly modify and improve your defense and become really great defensive players in the game, and not just seeing Clash of Clans as an offense play where you have your same defensive base and you just use it over and over. You're going to be constantly modifying your defensive base to give yourself that edge over your competitor. And finally, the biggest game changer I see is how it's going to affect those players who play Clash of Clans for the competitiveness of clan wars and player-created clan war leagues. So let's talk about that and how I see that this is going to be an improvement on being able to measure a person's true skill level in Clash of Clans that supersedes anything that is going on with clan wars. So let's just talk about some of the things that are wrong with clan wars, even with the clan war leagues that are out there. Just with normal clan wars, there's an unbalanced war matching. I know they're trying to fix it every update, but there always seems to be ways around it, ways that people can unbalance their base to be able to have an advantage in one way or another. One of the things you'll notice with this update is you cannot move on to the next builder hall level until you have built all of the defenses for the previous level. So that's going to keep everybody at a level playing field. There are things you do not have to upgrade, like there's, in your lab, there's research things that you don't have to do. You can move on to the next level. It's probably at your detriment not to have higher level troops, but there's a lot more going on with as far as balancing. And you're also being matched up 1 versus 1, so you're being matched up by trophies. If your builder hall comes into the matching, I haven't checked into that at all, but if there's a possibility that depending on your builder hall, you're going to be matched up against people with the same similar level of builder hall, it's going to keep it far more even than trying to match up 40 members of a clan against 40 members of another clan. Now, as far as it goes for war leagues and trying to determine who is the greatest and best players in Clash of Clans, there's a couple of things that are holding that league play back. The first thing is there's nothing like a salary cap. You could totally have a team that's completely stacked with all the best players in the game. No matter what kind of league system there is, it would just be impossible to have clans that are equal against each other as far as the same skill level goes. And beyond that, as much as people really fight for and do everything that they can to make sure that league play is fair play, there's just so many ways that you can go around that and game the system. I know on the first weekend of the CWL, I had somebody who was a friend of mine who was in one of those clans who told me that the entire weekend they were doing attacks for other people in their clan. Like they did like 16 of the attacks themselves. And so really, how's that going to determine who's the best player in the game, who's the best clan in the game, if only a few players in each clan are doing all the attacks for everybody? And there's no way to really be able to guarantee that that's not what's going on. You're not testing the individual skill levels of each player. The other difference with clan wars is you have all the help from your clan and your friends being able to tell you how to attack a base. If you're not really sure how to read a base or how to attack it, you can get help on it. You can have a spotter as you're attacking helping you do that. And so there is ways that you can do really well at clan wars, but maybe not be the best player yourself, which would probably be me, right? So I'm definitely not one of the best players in the game, nowhere even close, but it will be really cool to have a system in place where you can see who is the best players in the game. Now, I know the argument to that is this changing Clash of Clans into more of a Clash Royale where everything is in real time. There is no real chance, you just have like a few minutes to be able to scout a base and go for it, so you can't really tactically plan everything out. So we're definitely losing that part of it, but we're not really losing it. We're not losing that part of the game. That part of the game is still going to exist. That part of the game is still going to be going on, but it's allowing Clash of Clans to be in just another level of competition. It's just expanding Clash of Clans into a whole new world and to attract even more players, which is great for everybody. Even if you don't even want to play this update, having more people in the game makes Clash of Clans better for all of us. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm sure I will come back to this again. This is going to be an important topic for me. I'm really interested to see what this does for Clash of Clans. and places that we'll see Clash of Clans go now that it has this ability to do true competitive real-time gameplay. Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap this one up. So if you like this video, be sure to like it, and if you love it, be sure to subscribe to me because I'm going to be coming back at you with lots of this builder base update, giving you tips on how to attack, how to build your base, things that you should be doing, and also be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this update. Does it live up to the hype? Have you played it? Do you love it? What are you hoping to see come out of this? Also, let me know what you think about what I'm saying it will change with Clash of Clans, and if you agree with me, if you think it's going to be an improvement, it's going to fix things that a lot of people have had complaints about with Clash of Clans. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.